What is going on, everybody? So given that I reviewed the rep quick draws as well as the micro gains change plates that you could put into dumbbells to incrementally go up in weight, some clients were asking me for home gym specifically what other things I would recommend, and the answer would be U-clips, right? So what's really cool about U-clips is they allow you to turn barbells into landmines, and in addition, you get to play with where you want the barbell to be. So they allow you to change the height up, which can really open up your gym. So if you're someone that has a home gym setup and you don't have access to a bunch of machines and stuff, if you just get something like this, like maybe like a rack and a half rack, that ends up being like your main compound movement area. You could potentially use this as that too, or vice versa. This is your place to do machine work. So if you get attachments, right? You can then do pushes, pulls, right? Overhead press, squats, hinges, like RDLs, like whatever you want, guys. Yeah, highly recommended. My only complaint really about the U-clip would be, okay, that if you don't have a good understanding of how gravity works and angles, right, there is a risk, okay, of messing up your barbell that is going across there. So if I push down here, you guys can clearly see that, okay? So obviously if you're pushing up though, okay, then the U-clip sits totally fine. It's only when loading it, if you don't understand what's going on with the angle and everything, then you can scuff your barbell up. So I'd highly recommend that you get just a crappy one that you really don't care about messing up too bad, and then just add some stability to it, weight that sucker down, and go from there. Another option could also be a rack setup, which I'll show you momentarily. Alrighty, so again, if you're someone that is worried about screwing up a barbell and having this sort of a setup, a safer option for you, something like this. So if you have a rack that has a decent support on it, that is round or just allows the U-clip to go over it, bink, okay, you can do all sorts of presses. You can reset this at different levels. You can also be fairly certain that sucker's locked in place and it's not going anywhere, so like you don't gotta worry as much about it moving around, right? But again, the U-clip is a very versatile piece of equipment which you can find a lot of uses for. In addition to using it as a landmine for barbells, you could actually use the U-clip to hold weights. So some people like to do dips with a dumbbell in here with their clips onto this part here. What you could also do is if you run out of weight, and you got any sort of weight, dumbbell, whatever, that'll go in like this, then you just walk over to your barbell with the exact weight that you want and pop it on. Okay, so that's another option there. Just another way to open up your overall routine. And then depending on what's going on with that piece there, there's an angle change for you, right? Plenty of options with the U-clips. So let me know if you guys got questions. These are definitely one of my favorite additions to the gym. Okay, bye.